We're back, and welcome to the Wokest Show on YouTube, motherfuckers. Cheers, Kike!
Hey, cheers, son.
Cheers, Gomer Kyle! Hey, you didn't cheers to Gomer, Kike?
Oh, yeah, cheers, cheers. I said cheers.
You did not to Gomer. You did. Hit it for him.
Yes.
What's your name, scumbag?
Gomer Pie.
Private Pile, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. 1, 2, 3.
Shazam.
Oh, the cunt is here. He woke up early. Hit it, Kike!
You can feel it while smoking. You can feel it while drinking. You can feel it getting woke as fuck. So get your slop ready, because the cunt is here.
Happy Friday or Saturday for the cunt. Cheers, motherfuckers. I had a long day today, Kike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, work sucks. Bunch of people called in sick. And then we were like really, really fucking busy. Like ridiculously busy. And then people want to get all pissy and shit, you know, and complain. But no. What really set me off today, Kike, really was lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you about my experience. And I gotta tell you, this country is fucked. All right?
Yeah, I agree.
Fucked. And there's no saving it. Let me explain to you why. So I went to the Wendy's. They built they built a Wendy's nearby. So I was like, oh, well, let me go try it out and shit. And I went and I drove up and it was empty. There was nobody there because it's brand new and shit. I guess people have.
Okay.
Some people don't know that it's there yet. And so I pull up and I said, "But let me get down and look at the inside. Let me look at this brand new motherfucker. See if it looks any different than the other ones." So I got down. It was pretty, nice and shit. It's like it's not the old Wendy's. It's the gray one that looks more modern and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some buildings, yeah.
Yeah. So I went in there and I ordered. I'm gonna give me 2 Junior Bacons and a large Coke. And okay, cool. And I was waiting for my order and shit. And then I was like, oh shit, I might be more hungry. I don't know. Maybe I should get some nuggets. And so I went back to the cashier and I told her, hey, can I add a 4-piece nuggets to my order? And she told me something that I have never been told in any fast food restaurant. She told me, hang on, let me ask the cook because he's the one cooking. And she goes to the back and I'm thinking like, what? What's going on here? She goes to the back, takes a little bit, and she comes back and she tells me, he said no.
What?
Kike, I was shocked and confused. I was so shocked and confused at what just had happened.
Yeah.
That I didn't even get mad. I was like, what's going on here? I was like, what? I mean, I was just like blank. I didn't even know what to say.
You walk outside and they're like, is this a fucking star restaurant or something?
Am I in another reality? Since when the fuck do they say, no, you cannot order more food?
Oh, shit.
Okay, this country is fucked. This is a true story, motherfuckers. I'm not even lying. Oh, what the fuck's going on, Kike?
I fucking know. I had no clue. I think he got fucking, I don't know. This is an actual chef working at a Wendy's now.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's
She didn't say chef. She said cook. I was like, wait a minute. Why are you asking a cook? Is he also the owner, the manager? What's going on here? Take my order. Add another $1. Those in the restaurant want my money.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Dude, what is going on?
This country is fucked.
Wow.
If that's the workforce right now, this country's fucked.
Dude, I'd be like, fuck yeah, give us more money.
No. There was nobody there. I've worked in fast food. How long does it take to fucking make 4 chicken nuggets? 2 minutes? 2 fucking minutes?
Less, maybe 30 seconds with those high fucking end deep fryers.
Oh. God, dude,
Well, now we know why it was empty.
I think my fucking blood pressure just went up again. God damn it.
You should smoke some weed.
Yeah, I probably should. God damn it, man. Gomer says that his wife loves my makeup tonight. I think, yeah. Tell her I appreciate it when someone takes notice and shit. Oh, yeah. The problem with me is that I'm really brown. I mean, I'm not really dark. I'm darker than Kiki. Kiki like fucking white as fuck.
No.
But I'm really brown, and it's hard to find a color that'll look. Because I tried to buy some yellows when I was wearing the red contact. I tried to buy some yellows or some oranges, and I couldn't even tell. I had it on because I'm so fucking brown. So purple works okay with the green and the red. It matches and shit. Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't know much about the subject. Sorry, I can't elaborate any more on that.
Yeah. Thank you. Mrs. Gomer Kyle. Cheers. Anyways, I don't want to talk no more about fucking shitty America is and the fast food business that's going down the drain. Let's get into the motherfucking comments, Kiki, and guess what?
What?
We lost 2 subscribers!
Cheers to that.
But then miraculously today, we got one back.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's
You know
going
why
on
we lost
either, man.
subscribers? It was because apparently everybody's in love with Grace Randolph and they didn't appreciate the video that we made.
I mean, I didn't play it in the subject. You dragged me in, sir.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Kiki. We gotta say the news, regardless of whether people like the news or not. It's happening, so we say it. Yeah.
By the way, we're not the news.
Yeah. So apparently, 15 years from now, when we hit 800 subscribers, if we're still alive, we'll give away these badass shirts to a bunch of people we already promised, and maybe some new guys if they show up and shit. But we're still at 469 or 68. Are we at 68? Damn, I think we are 68 now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're at 68. Yeah. That's fine. Because if we get famous, we're going to get banned from YouTube, and that's it. The end of our careers. Right before we got signed to a major label, we fucking get canceled. Yeah, we get canceled.
Oh.
Yeah, Kiki. All right, calm down, Kiki. Chinga. Gotta always fuck it up for us.
I didn't know we were aiming for a career on this, but okay.
Hey, show a little fucking self-respect, Kiki.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
Yeah. You always think like we're not good. Fuck you. We're Baron Eric Voss and shit. All right. Yeah. I love
a lot more.
I love Friday Night Tights. I watch them, but I'll tell you one thing: they're talking, and I'm just looking at them. They're not showing you no pictures. They're not showing you the chat. They're not showing you nothing. What the? I want to see something, for fuck's sakes. Look at us. There's fucking stars in the background. We're in space, and not just the regular space, the fucking purple woke as fuck space, motherfuckers. Yeah. I mean, like, this is what we try to do and shit, you know? Kiki, you better start, like, respecting yourself and the channel, you dick.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, we're the best goddamn fucking channel out there. And we're undiscovered and unknown. That's why we're underground, bitches. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
We need a
live. Yeah. All right, let's get started with the motherfucking comments, Kiki. And we're going to start with Mr. No Ma'am. Hit it.
No Ma'am. National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood.
Oh. Says, yo, son, I remember that LFO song. Oh, yeah. Hit it, Kiki. You still have it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, all right.
I don't want a copyright strike.
We did get copyright, but it wasn't a bad copyright. They let us use it. They said we could use it. Yeah.
We could use a little bit of remembrance.
Yeah. Says, yo, son, I remember LFO song. I had a girlfriend at the time, and she'd always be playing it. The 90s were a time where one-hit wonders were infectiously pumped into our brains. Thank you, Kiki. A lot of good ones. Semisonic, Eve 6. Yeah, yes. Semisonic. Which one did Semisonic did? They did.
I don't remember. I just remember.
Semisonic did Closing Time. You don't have to go home, but you can stay here. Oh,
I know. Okay, yeah,
I know who I want to take me home. Yeah. We better not get copywritten for that jam right there.
No, you don't sound anything like
He's
it.
six. He's six. Oh, they really were a one-hit wonder. That was like something like caught in the blender in reality. Ain't nothing but faith in my heart. Some shit like that. The guy actually had a fucking piercing right here. I remember as a white.
Oh
dude.
shit.
Yeah. Oh. Chumbawamba Kike. Remember that?
I get knocked out, but I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me down. Oh, yeah. Piss in the night away. You see, Kike, other people like pissing on people too, not just R. Kelly. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And fastball. Oh, what does it go? But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Oh, hey, that singer, the main guy, he's from our home fucking town, Kike.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a crazy story. My sister's boyfriend. Every time we would go over there and hang out, drink beer, smoke pot, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
The dad was always there, and the dad used to fucking tell us some bullshit. He used to tell us like, "Oh, when I was young, I was in the band with with that guy from Fastball and with Peter Studio. And Peter Studio, for all you motherfuckers that don't know, Peter Studio is the keyboard player from the Selena and shit.
Oh yeah.
One with the mullet, the motherfucker with the mullet. Yeah. And he's from our hometown, and he said that he was in a band with those three guys and shit. And we were always like, whatever, man, you're just fucking drunk, shut the fuck up and shit. And he's like, well, one of these days I'm gonna prove it to you. And I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, dude. One day we go over there to go drink and shit, and we walk in the door, and we go into the living room, and there is my sister, this guy, I forgot what his name was, man, but there is a fat motherfucker with a big gut drinking a beer. And right next to him is this mullet wearing Peter Studio. And he goes, hey, so I heard you guys didn't believe him, that we used to be in a band together. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was all like, shit. Hey, dude, you know what I asked him? I asked him what J-Lo was like, because Peter Studio came out in the Selena movie as himself.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he got to dance with her. And I asked her, what's she like? And she goes, man, she's hot. And she goes, and when I danced with her, I grabbed her ass. He said it's real, bro.
That's awesome.
This is an old man at that time. This is an old man speaking to a fucking 17-year-old. I was 17, so they're like some 40-year-old telling me the story about how he grabbed J-Lo's ass.
Hey, he's keeping it real, bro.
Yeah. Cheers, dudes. Hashtag woke pack for life. Woke pack for life. For life. Yeah.
It's cool, man.
90.
You know what? When I worked at that guitar place where they say guitars and music stuff, the celebrity that came in was, you're going to laugh. Remember that stupid movie with the fat kid and the tall, lanky one? And then there's this guy comes in with a Hawaiian driver's license.
Oh, fucking Superbad.
Yeah. Well, that little fucking lanky ass kid with the Hawaii, he came to the store.
Hey, that guy's a badass. He has a band and he tours all the time with his band, bro. Yeah.
It was weird to see him.
What did he buy? A guitar?
He was testing out guitars, but he's a bass player.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's got a band, bro. And they tour and he fucks bitches every night.
Yeah. I know.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He made his money quick Hollywood money, and then he quit. Mm-hmm. And now I'm just gonna live my dream because I have money in the bank and investment.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quick money, and that's what Johnny Depp originally was trying to do, just make some quick money and then go back to his playing the music. But he realized $20 million a film, fuck the music.
True, and also cocaine is pretty expensive, so
yeah. They show me bottles of bitches' asses. The bitches cost money. Yeah.
They do, my friend. They do.
Cheers, no ma'am.
Cheers, no ma'am.
Oh, Rocco, fuck my life, Kike. It's been a couple of weeks. Hit it for him.
Yeah.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocco.
He says, Kike, simping for Grace. The Grace Randolph video. He says, imagine the nerdy kids those two would make. They probably would come out with glasses out of her pussy like that. yeah. Already wearing the glasses. Like that, the big black glasses.
Yeah.
He's like, son, you have to get these two together so they can start purifying the bloodline. Hey, you're right. We need to get this Mexican shit out of Kike's bloodline. Only white bitches from now on, Kike.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No comments.
Cheers, dudes. Woke Pack for life. Woke Pack for life. For life.
And cheers,
yeah.
Rocco.
Cheers, Rocco, you convict motherfucker running away from the cops and shit. You better fucking, you better fucking be flying straight. Stay out of trouble, motherfucker. I don't want to see you in jail. We missed you, motherfucker. I thought you had died or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kike Francisco Munoz on the Grace Randolph video. He says, you guys are a chore to listen to. Jesus, holy shit, Kike. His parents make him watch us as a chore. That's bad. Your parents are badass and they tell you gotta watch us and shit, you fucking guy.
You need to woke the fuck up.
Yeah. You're too manly. You need to start wearing dresses and makeup, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sit down and watch these two. They know what they're talking about. They're the future. Cheers, Munoz. Culero.
Cheers. Oh, I said cheese. I mean, cheers.
Canceled for life. He says, cheers, woke dudes and woke pack. Oh, Kike is too woke even for Grace Randolph. She'll break his little Modoc loving heart bad. Don't do it, Kike. Cheers, woke pack for life. Woke pack for life. Yeah, Kike, you say some people want you with Grace, like me, and others don't, like canceled. But I think we should let her decide.
She lives in a pretty nice place.
Of course, you want to be rich in the rich white man city, motherfucker. You know that city she lives in is primarily Jewish owned, so you'd fit in pretty good.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, Kike. I mean, the more we talk about it, the more you actually seem more compatible with her.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know her that bitch, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Strangers in the night. Oh, yeah, Kike. I'm telling you, Kike.
Didn't Bugs Bunny used to fucking sing that all the time?
Yeah.
Strangers in the night.
Yeah.
I love fucking Bugs Bunny.
Cheers, canceled.
Cheers, canceled.
Shit, I'm losing my ring here. I need to get a bigger loop. These are too small and shit. I like them big. Right, Kike?
Yeah, you do.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Oh! Indie Phantom! Hit it for this motherfucker, Kike! This motherfucker gets an intro like royalty, I swear to God. It's like God coming down from the heavens every time this guy
good, right?
Like, oh shit. Yo.
Hey, I'm making more intros. So you just wait.
Yeah. Hey, fucking Gomer. Let's pimp him out. I'm gonna send her videos of you, Kike. Be like, look at this guy. Like, you don't know him, but I think if you knew him, you could fuck him. Oh!
Fuck, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, Indie Phantom goes, oh yeah! Woke culture ruins everything. I went to see, on the Pokemon, woke judge ruins Pokemon competition.
No.
Yeah. I went to go see the Super Mario Brothers movie. We're going to talk about it later. And never mind what people are saying. It's more woke garbage. Freaking rainbows everywhere. That's pretty good. And that Peaches princess is another girl boss who thinks she can do anything better than Kike. She actually looks like Grace Randolph. Yeah. But Grace hated the movie too. She's not as woke as she seems, dudes. Not woke enough for y'all, though. Gomer is right. She would consider you problematic. Yeah. Kike, like she would fucking try to turn Kike against me, and then Kike over there started the Kike and Grace Randolph show from New York. Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you imagine things a lot. You have a wide imagination, my
I
friend.
see the future. I see the timelines, and I see them streaming in front of me. The problem is trying to stick to the right one. I keep jumping from side to side. That's why life sucks. I don't know how to control it. He says, another problem with Super Mario's is that makes Italians seem short. I mean, I guess Pacino was short. Bob Hoskins is actually Italian. He's asking a question. I don't know if he is.
Bob's husband?
Isn't he Britain?
No.
He's in a Britain.
He's British. He has a very thick, like, British accent, dude,
He's a
actually.
Briton. Yeah, I thought he was a Briton. He was real short, so maybe they have a point. Anyways, this movie was like being waterboarded for 90 minutes. I'm more of a Sega kid. Anyways, the Sonic movies are better. I'm not gonna lie. The Sonic movie to me is. I love the Sonic movies, man. I love them. You know, Kike hasn't seen
one
them.
has Jim Carrey in it.
Yeah, both of them have it.
Between Mario and
Yeah.
Sonic.
Still haven't seen Sonic, but I will be 5 more years before I see another damn cartoon. Cheers, homies. Happy Easter in case I don't post again before the weekend. Cheers and happy Ishtar.
Yeah,
Ishtar. Indie Phantom.
Yeah, we're not judging your pagan ways. It's okay.
Yeah. But let's just call it what it is. It's actually a holiday for the goddess Ishtar.
Yeah, the goddess of war and fucking.
Yeah. So cheers, Indie Phantom. If you show up, we'll talk to you later. Oh, Kike! Robo Hiker! Hit that!
Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
Son of a... Oh! You fucked it up, Kike! That could have been better.
I know. I need to color code these things.
You didn't put a little name right there, Robo.
They're hard to see and I have a vision impairment thing. So, sorry.
Damn it. Anyways.
I need a bigger desk.
On the Pokemon video, he says, wow, this really pisses me off, my dudes. My youngest actually plays this card game, and I'm disgusted at this news. I think if I would have been my child who got disqualified, I would have gone viral on the internet for beating up an overweight 40-year-old man wearing a dress. What is happening to this country? My wife and I moved here in the late 80s because this is the greatest country in the world. Now I'm not so sure. This movement literally sprung up within a few years and has completely taken over the government, media, and every form of entertainment and products. Oh, it's very alarming. Luckily, we have Sun and Kike to set the record straight in this country. Oh, cheers! And Woke Pack for life. Woke Pack for life. Yeah. We're trying to like fucking woken everyone to really woken everyone to fuck up. Because everyone's asleep right now, apparently.
Yeah.
They're in a fantasy world where, for whatever reason, a man who doesn't have a uterus can have a period. I don't know what kind of fucking fantasy world you're living in, but we need to woken you the fuck up back to reality. And that's what this channel's about.
So weird.
Yeah.
Let's have a scientist tell us otherwise. You know, like people like scientists and people like in the medicine, they'd rather not talk about this. You know, dude, it would be fucking crazy if what's that guy's name? The black dude that was a scientist and he always talks like this.
Oh, Degrassi.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse. I really hope he would say something about this. He would probably say, "Well, there's many genders." Shut the fuck up! If he says something like that, I totally
He would agree with it. He would agree with it.
He would have agreed with it.
He would agree. He's a tool. He does what he's told to do and says what he's told to do. He would so say, "Yeah, well, a man can have a period." Yeah, he would say it. He would say it. Yeah. Cheers, Robo. I'm sorry you have kids.
Cheers, Robo.
No, yeah. I mean, I feel bad for him for having kids. I feel bad for my sisters for having kids. I'm glad, like, fucking I always pulled out and came in their faces. I'm so happy I did that because, like, shit. If my kid came up to me and started talking to me some nonsense, I'd be in jail right now for slapping the shit out of a fucking minority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gomer Kyle says they can't beat woman up in an MMA. Woman. Yeah. And Neil has done it. He has said that. Oh wow. I need to fucking find that clip.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I've heard him fucking deny fucking UFOs when they're showing him videos that he can't even explain.
Nah, he doesn't want to explain what's going on. He's just a tool for the government.
Of course. Cheers, Robo.
Yeah, cheers, Robo.
Oh, Indie Phantom again. And he says, son, on the comments video, I don't personally know Bryan Adams. Oh, that sucks ass. I was kind of hoping to meet him. But I did see him in concert in a very small venue in my hometown back in 97. Oh, I'm so jealous.
That's badass, dude.
He opened with that song, The Only Thing That Looks Good on Me Is You. Oh, it definitely puts on a high energy show. Sort of like the Canadian Bruce Springsteen. Oh, fuck Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Fuck that guy. Yeah. His tight wearing fucking blue jeans showing his bulge to everybody. Fuck you. But way less woke. I mean, remember the song he did with Rod Stewart and Sting for the Three Musketeers, and then one from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? I had no idea he did that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't even fucking bother seeing those fucking the movies anyways.
I remember those.
I remember my sister was watching Robin Hood one time, and I said, this looks boring and shit. The Three Musketeers, isn't that the one where DiCaprio came out with the Man in the Iron Mask? Or is that another movie?
That's a different movie.
Okay. Well, anyways. He was getting a lot of soundtrack work in the 90s. Oh, as for MODOK, who cares if he's dead? This is Disney's, for fuck's sakes. Nobody ever dies. They bring back these characters all the time. I heard the latest episode of Mandalorian was the worst yet. Oh my god. Lizzo, Jack Black, and the motherfucking Doc Brown from Back to the Future were in it. Kike, you should invite his girlfriend Melanie Mack onto the show and discuss it. I think she would find you guys amusing. She would do her cute little laugh, and then Kike can say something clever to her, and Son could freak her out. Yeah. On second thought, that's a bad idea.
That's her formula, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she wouldn't like us. She's really Christian, bro. She would like Ike. She would be one of these girls who'd be like, I like your friend. I mean, shut up, bitch. I like your friend. Shut up, bitch. Sit there and shit. Look pretty. Yeah, she would like Ike. I could tell she would. So would Grace Randolph and shit. But yeah, I would scare them. Especially Melanie Mack. She really Christian and shit. I'm like, I don't know. She probably think I was like a demon or something. Yeah.
Don't be too fucking high on your fucking chair. You are spawn of a demon.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I wasn't born a demon. I was given birth to. Anyways, leave her the fuck alone. Cheers, boys. He says, cheers, and he fed him. Crazy cheers, motherfucker. Let's see. Indie Phantom again. Oh, he's the last one. He's the last comment. And the Wing Commander, he finally left a comment on here. We need to do some statistics to see what the most watched and least watched retrospects of all times were. Oh shit, that's a 2 question. I haven't checked.
I haven't checked, but I can definitely have the data by tomorrow.
Yeah. As I write this, there are 6 views and 1 like for this video by me. He watched it 6 times and liked it. Someday you guys should run one of those live stream marathons with the retrospects going like 24 hours. We should, Kike. Yeah. When we'll do it on one of those weekends when Kike leaves for vacations on December. I'll fucking, because I stay home. And I'm just here with my chick, but I'll just put one of those fucking, I'll put the live stream and I'll just fucking play it, all of it, the playlist.
Yeah, I'll take my laptop where I'm at, so we can do it.
And then, like for your anniversary, when you get 1,000 subscribers, we wait till we are 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna be like fucking 2050 and shit.
Yeah.
And who knows if we'll be alive. I didn't feel good the other day. I was like, shit. I think this is it. I think this is it. And I looked up and it's like, all right, Jesus, I've been believing you this whole time. Let's see what this is all about, motherfucker. Yeah.
Buddha out on this one, so
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I left that fat man out of here. But let's see. I believe in a blonde, blue-eyed motherfucker. That's what I believe in. Yeah. He's in my heart. Anyways, I actually think it's a good one because I've seen channels that do that kind of shit. Cheers. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that when we go on vacation and shit. For sure. I'm down. Cheers, Kike.
Cheers, Andy.
Hey, thank you all for fucking commenting this week. We appreciate you motherfuckers and for showing up here. And the Cont, Gomer, Mrs. Gomer, Kyle. And whoever the fuck is still out there looking and shit, thank you for joining us tonight on this Friday evening. All right. Now let's get this fucking show on the road. And we're going to start with the weekly pop culture breakdown. We're going to talk about all your celebrities and all you motherfuckers that you fucking love and fucking worship. And we're going to start, Kike, with the weekly Unwoke news.
Put my foot up your ass, you dumb mother. Say it. What? You were gonna call me a nigga, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. Why were you gonna call me? Asshole! You got some fucking problem with me because I'm white, Zeus? Is that it? Have I oppressed your people somehow? I'll tell you what your problem is. You don't like me because you're a racist. What? You're a racist. You don't like me because I'm white.
And this week, sorry about that, I fucked up there. We got none other than Harry Potter itself, Daniel Radcliffe, and shit. Cause guess what, Kike?
What?
He did it. He finally came inside of a woman and he got her pregnant. His wife. He came inside her. They're gonna have a baby.
Congrats.
Yeah. It's always a magical thing. It's always a magical thing when a young man finally comes inside of a woman. But me, I make sure they're on the pill or that they've already had a hysterectomy and shit. Yeah. But Daniel, Harry Potter and shit, is celebrating and everyone's happy for him. But there's a group of people, Kike. A bunch of fucking, what they're calling transphobes. But I think it's a bunch of motherfuckers just like you. A bunch of haters that want to hate us celebrities. Shit, yeah, you're a hater, Kike. We're going to watch later when we talk about some of these motherfuckers, how much you're going to hate on them.
Okay.
There's a bunch of haters coming out and they're saying, this guy is married to a trans man. Why? You sons of bitches, just because she has a man chin and bushy eyebrows and a little bit of a beard there. No, Kike, she's a woman, right?
Yeah, right?
Look at her tits.
She's getting pregnant.
Yeah, she got pregnant and she got big titties.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, he likes them tall
and big. Oh,
and begged.
Well, I mean, like they are Britons, and Britons aren't the most attractive people in the world. Let's be honest here. I mean, half of them have got like fucked up mouths. Yeah. And the other,
they do.
And at least 99% of them talk funny. And it's hard to understand what the fuck they're saying sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially the ones from the north.
Well, yeah, Cockney is hard to
Those
fucking understand.
Those gingers are hard to understand.
Oh, the Irish.
Yeah.
Okay.
The drunken, the drunkards.
Yeah, those are even.
Yeah.
And the Scottish.
Don't even get me started with the cunt. If I ever meet you in real life, I'm gonna have to have one of those little Google talk boxes so it can fucking translate to America, motherfucker. Cheers, the cunt. I love you.
Cheers. Yeah. You know what?
I think it's kind of shitty. People going after his wife when she just when he just got her pregnant. So what if she's ugly? He's not good looking either. Yeah.
And just because Daniel Radcliffe sounds effeminate because of his accent, is just British people sound like that, dude. Yeah. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. A lot of Britons sound woke as fuck, and a lot of them are not. They're fucking racist as fuck. But they sound woke because of the way they talk. And the way they dress too. Kind of fucking woke as fuck.
You know who doesn't sound like that? Australians. They sound very like manly.
Yeah, that would a cunt. The cunt's a badass motherfucker. The cunt wears those little fucking camel shorts and one of these wife beaters, and he has a hat and a knife. And he's sitting there watching us right now. Oh,
yeah. Australia is the Texas of Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not Europe.
Hey, you know what?
The other side.
Fuck all these racist bigots. And then cheers to Harry Potter for coming inside of a bitch. Yeah, who cares if she looks like a man? He got someone pregnant, and that's an achievement right there in it by itself. Yeah. I'm just gonna say, yeah. You fucking came inside someone. I know a lot. I know a lot of dumb motherfuckers who came inside someone. Cheers to him, but at least he's got a lot of money.
Oh, he has money. So cheers.
He got a lot of money.
Congratulations. Mm-hmm.
All right. We're done talking about Harry Potter and shit. Let's move on to the weekly loser news.
So you get fired again, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I lost my job, too. Man, you are one pathetic loser.
And this week again, it's Bam Margera.
Jesus.
Yeah. Guess what? He was drinking, getting fucked up. Probably smoke a little bit of that fucking, White Rock and shit. And he decided, let me get on Instagram Live and chat with all my millions of fans.
Always a great idea when you're under the fucking. Well, we'll do it too.
Yeah.
The Rock, not the Rock though, not the Rock.
We're not famous again. We're underground. Okay, we're underground legends. All right, fuck this fame.
We're in the indies.
Yeah. We ain't sucking no Satan's cock. Not yet. And actually, Satan's cock would probably be like,
oh, 2-headed.
Yeah. 3-headed. One's going down your throat and shit. Yeah.
It's getting graphic.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he went on Instagram Live, and I'm just gonna show you a clip of some of the fucking shit he said.
Never mind Jeff Tremaine. He's such a fat pussy. There's no need to talk about him. Knoxville, get into a boxing ring with me with no gloves on. 1, 2, 3, I'll fuck you up. Let's everybody bet money on it. I will fuck you up in one punch. You're such a pussy. You can't sign your death waiver. That's what you made me do with Paramount, you fucker.
Yeah. You could tell he's drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
You could tell he's drunk as fuck. I'm gonna loop it and mute it here. Real quick. Let me make sure I know how to do this.
Never mind Jeff Tremaine. He's such a fat pussy. There's no need to talk about him. Knoxville?
There. Damn, man. This guy used to be fucking the shit. He was the most popular guy in Jackass. He was living the lifestyle of a rock star, making millions of dollars. And now he's drunk here. Imagine Kike, one of these days we're like rich and famous and shit. And then like we make it and then we break up and they're no longer dudes. No Dudes podcast is no more. And then Kike, Kike breaks up with Grace Randolph and then he has another relationship with Melanie Mack and then he breaks up with her and then he goes over that fucking the redheaded chick, Chrissy Teigen or whatever the fuck. And then all these little girls on Twitter and shit. And after he's fucked all of them.
They're not little girls.
Yeah, he's all drunk and shit. And he gets on the fucking Instagram live and Kike's all like, fuck son of man, watch me, I'll punch him out and shit. Just bring him over here. That's exactly what's going on here, Kike. It's like you 5 years from now.
Oh, let's hope not, man. I don't plan to have a fucking head tattoo.
Oh, yeah. That's his son's name. You better respect it, Kike.
Oh, yeah.
You just had a nephew. You should have your nephew's name on your neck, motherfucker, like a badass Mexican. Like a real Mexican, you bitch.
Yeah, we don't roll like that.
The date of his birth. Now, fuck you. The dates of his birth right there with initials, motherfucker.
Hey, man, if dad doesn't do it, I'm not going to do it. Come on.
Kike. We got to be better than our parents, you dumbass.
Oh, come on. I'm talking about the dad, not my dad. Which is my brother. No, I'm not gonna fucking put no, that's fucking disgusting.
You're the badass of the family. That's why you gotta do it, you dumbass.
Okay.
Yo.
Dude, you should have fucking heard my mom when I first got the fucking tattoo.
The itty bitty thing.
Itty bitty one, dude.
That you have to be naked to see. Fuck you, Kike. If you have to spread your ass cheeks to see your tattoo, that doesn't really count. You dick. Anyways, Ben Margera is a fucking dumbass, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah,
what's he doing? You know, and in a way, I'm kind of worried because he's fucking up more and more, and no one's stopping him from fucking up. The next, I mean, not to wish nothing bad on somebody, but I hope he doesn't die soon.
No, but you know? I mean, if he doesn't want to stop, no one's gonna be able to fucking help him, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. If you're really his friends, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, and all the other dumb motherfuckers who are still alive, you'd go over there, literally tie him up, take him to your house, fucking like make him shit himself and piss himself and cry and all that shit and feed him every day, but he's gonna be tied up and he'll sober up and he'll thank you when he's fucking sober and he's done with it. But they're not his friends, bro. They were fucking co-stars is what they were. He came up with Jackass, and the only person that was his friend was the guy who died. He came up with Jackass. The other guys were hired to come on because, you know, they needed a whole team.
I wonder if he got this fucked up because he died. At this level.
You know what? I've pondered it. I think that's what, because that was his only friend, bro. That was his best friend. That's like if you died, motherfucker. Of course I go on a drug binge, drink and get high and shit. Yeah, that's what happened to him. But man, like that sucks that he doesn't have no friends. Johnny Knoxville and those other pussies are not his friends. Even Steve-O. Because I'm telling you, if you were his friend, you would do what I said you go do.
Yeah.
Well, you go tie the motherfucker up. You take him to your house. No one's gonna go to. You're not gonna go to jail. He's tied up. Who's he gonna call? You fucking keep him there until you're sober. Sober him the fuck up, and then he's gonna thank you and say, "Man, you know what? You're a dick, but you saved me." You know, that's what would.
Yeah.
But
well, you need a medical assistance too, because if he's a drunk and he's drinking every day, and he stops suddenly,
like water. I'll pump water in his mouth. Don't worry about it.
You slowly bring him down.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Kike. I'll let you throw up all you want, but I'll still feed you like a little baby. I'll feed you, Kike. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Keep you alive.
Have a heart attack or something.
Grace Randolph is not gonna kill you, Kike. I'll keep you alive.
Okay, all right, whatever, bro.
But we're gonna move on because we're not done with the losers in America. You know how this is, and we're gonna move on to another loser. Hey, believe it or not, it's none other than Amy Jo Johnson, Kike, the Pink Ranger.
Oh, shit.
Now, we had already said in one of the previous videos and shit that it was actually her who fucking decided not to join the Power Rangers Forever new franchise movie that came out. And shit. They bring all the old guys back and shit, and it's all badass. She didn't want to join, and then remember they asked her in an interview, And we found out that she said, well, I asked for more money. They didn't want to give it to me. So I told them to fuck off because you know what? I'm fucking hot as fuck. I'm the Pink Ranger. I deserve $70 million for this appearance. And so Netflix said, fuck yeah, we're going to get the white bitch from New Zealand. She got bigger tits and bigger ass too, bitch. Fuck you. She's going to do it for $5,000. Yeah. And she's going to fuck some of us. So it's going to be badass, you bitch. And so yeah. And so they fucking
it's in the contract.
So
it's a footnote.
Yeah. So now she's coming out. Kike, and she's saying, well, you know, that's not. I'm rewinding it, and I'm taking back my comments. The real reason why it didn't come out in the motherfucking Power Rangers new fucking reunion show series was because I've been working on a Power Rangers comic book with my husband featuring me and the original cast members, the comic book. And he's gonna tell stories that came after that you didn't see on the TV show. And so I was just busy. That was all.
Huh.
Yeah, right, bitch. You turned down the money offer because you thought you were Scarlett Johansson, but you're not. And so now that you don't have money, you want to try to cash in on this, like, everybody's remembering Power Rangers. Hey, baby, let's make a comic book. You know how to draw? And put me in it and my friends, and we'll make money. She just wants money, kick-ass.
What?
Bitch. Yeah.
That sounds a little off. Because, I mean, she doesn't own the fucking Rangers, the Power Rangers. How is she going to fucking be writing about comic book about something that she doesn't own?
Oh, shit, Kike, you could be a lawyer. Do you think we can sue her and get some money from her?
Not us, because we're not the creators of fucking Power Rangers.
No, but we figured it out before those guys did. That should entitle us to some sort of money.
Mr. Judge, we found out, we figured it out. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. We're suing this bitch for lying. She owes us money, Judge. Yeah, it could happen. We could do it.
Okay. We'll work on that.
All right. Well. Amy Jo Johnson begging for attention because she fucked up and didn't take a deal. You don't even have a job. You should have said, yeah, I'll be on the spotlight again. Who cares if it's going to cost me $5,000 and a blowjob from a couple of dudes I've never met? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're moving on because Amy Jo Johnson's a dumbass. Pisses me off. She used to be cute as fuck. Now she got all these wrinkles on her face. That's not bad. That's not nothing. Fuck that.
That's how it works.
Fuck you, Kika. It's called Botox. All right. I already got my appointment. Don't worry. In a month, you're gonna see a whole different me.
Oh Jesus!
It's gonna fucking be badass, Kika. We're gonna get tons of views and subscribers after that.
Let's just hope you don't look like that cat lady, man.
Yeah. Don't worry, Kika. We're gonna talk about it. All right. We're gonna talk about it later.
Are you gonna go to Mexico to get a fucking like lift?
Yeah. Anyways, Kike, we're gonna move on to more losers. Guess what, Kike?
What?
Kiss, the band, is this week causing and stirring up all these fucking metalheads and shit. You know, these guys, Kike, when you think about it, they were the original Slipknot.
Yeah, in a way. I mean,
the first Marilyn Manson.
Kind of.
I think
the music is not very metal.
Well, no, but I think they were even like before Alice Cooper, right?
Really? I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, these were the first wokest motherfuckers when you think about it.
Well, yeah, Alice Cooper was. He's an '80s guy. You're right.
Well, a lot of things happen. This not just. It's been happening for like a whole week, right? And it first started with the band Kiss went on the Howard Stern show to like do the Howard Stern show where you do interviews and he asks you all the questions he's always wanted to know since he was a little boy about his favorite band, Pussy. And then he lets them perform in the show. And it's the new Kiss band. It still has Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. But the other two guys are too old or they cannot play their instruments. And so they got new, younger motherfuckers that look like them. Well, anyone can look like that as long as you have the hair and the makeup. So it doesn't matter. They got two other motherfuckers that is not them and they played. But Howard Stern asked him some questions. I'm going to play you a clip here. We're going to listen to it. And this is Paul Stanley answering the question that Howard Stern asked him. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Why didn't you play at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Because we had too much pride in this lineup, which is Kiss and has been Kiss for 20 years. This is the band that has carried the flag and taken it really to another level. This is the band I always dreamed it would be. And for us to go on stage, they were demanding, quite honestly, that we play with the two original guys, Peter and Ace. And at this point, that would be demeaning to the band and also would give some people confusion. Because if you saw people on stage who looked like Kiss but sounded like that, maybe we should be called Piss.
Wow. Yeah. So Paul Stanley basically said, hey, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wanted the original band to play. And I said, that's going to be embarrassing because the other two motherfuckers can't even stand. So he's like, we're going to go out there and embarrass ourselves. And so then Ace Frehley went on one of these podcaster shows. One of these motherfuckers, I forget what it's called. I'm not going to promote someone on here. Go figure it out for yourself. It's online. But he went ahead on a podcast and they asked him a question about, hey, you heard what he said on the Howard Stern show? And this is what that motherfucker said. Kike, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to make a statement to Paul Stanley right now. And Paul, if you're not listening, I'm sure one of your associates in the KISS group are. And I'm telling you that I want a formal apology for what you said and a retraction and an apology within 7 days. And if I don't get that within 7 days, I'm coming back on Ed Trunk's show and I'm going to tell some dirt that nobody knows about Paul and Gene, that I've always kept to myself because I'm the kind of guy who doesn't, talk about it. I like to talk about positive stuff. I'm not the kind of guy who kisses and tells, I have a 120-page manuscript that I wrote after I finished my book, and my attorney has it in the safety deposit box.
All right. So he basically, and I don't have the whole full fucking clip and shit.
Yeah.
Banned, but he went on and he said, "I'll just say one thing. If he thinks I'm lying about that, I have dirt on them. I'll just say one thing. Yeah. Even though he says that we suck, that we're not good live next to them, Paul Stanley still uses backing tracks live.
Oh, that to a musician is not good, bro.
Yeah. He says we're the old ones that motherfucker used, and then so a week went by. Because we waited to see everybody was waiting.
7 days.
This was last the like Saturday, and so now the whole week gone by, and he was wondering, like we all been wondering, and he went back on the Eddie Trunk show or whatever, and this is what he said about this.
Update everybody, if you will, off of last week when you were on this show and you wanted the apology from Paul. Did he contact you?
Yes, he did.
And
I was blindsided by the phone call. So, I figured he was calling me maybe to apologize or at least explain why you said that. Maybe he meant it really more towards Peter than me and whatever the case may be. But instead of an apology, I got a 5-second phone call which said, "Fuck you, Ace. I'm not going to apologize," and hung up. He wasn't even man enough to let me give a rebuttal and explain why I'm so upset.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So in the end, Ace Frehley said, "You know what? I talked about it with my agent, and I decided like I'm not gonna stoop down to their level. Like if they want to talk bad about me, like fine, fuck them. But I know that I have dirt on them that would destroy their careers, but I'm the bigger man." Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, if he's the better man or bigger man, like he shouldn't have said anything, honestly.
Well, who started it? Paul started it by saying, if they played with us, we should be called Piss.
Yeah. I don't know. I just hate people that go on the media to create shit. And I'm pretty sure this other guy also wanted to fucking like get some attention onto himself too. I don't know. Look, at the end, when a band fucking is created and several of the band members are not still in the band, I consider that like they're not in the band anymore. You know?
Yeah, you're either kicked out or you're replaced. I mean, that's what it is.
Dude, the Beatles were the Beatles when Pete Best wasn't there. But guess what? He wasn't good. They kicked him out and got replaced by Ringo.
Gomer makes a good point. He says maybe they don't want a lawsuit. He doesn't want a lawsuit.
Yeah.
If he does go ahead and start saying all this shit, wow, he slept with the other guy's wife and the other guy doesn't even know it. Like, if he starts saying shit like that, then he could really get sued.
Yeah, he could for defamation, but
even if it is true.
Even if it is true, that's true.
Yeah.
The
law is weird. Like, even when you're telling the truth, you can still get fucked over.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyways, cheers to Kiss for being losers for this kind of headline.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? One last time. This is for Harry Potter, too. I wanna fuck your girl all night and come inside of her. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
All
Harry
right,
Potter,
cheers.
you rock. We're not done with the motherfucking losers. Unfortunately, we're not done with them. We got none other. This one sucks because this is me, too. Because I'm a loser here. None other than the goddamn wrestling fans. Kike.
Oh shit, now what?
Yeah, guess what? None other than Vicente McMahon finally got his way. Kike. We already talked about it for months. He was accused and brought up charges. And he paid all these women over $20 million to shut the fuck up that he like molested them and raped them and fucking shoved shit up their ass and shit without their consent. And he didn't have it on film that they asked for it. So he paid them off to shut the fuck up. And the company managed to somehow get him fired and get him the fuck out of there. Retire, motherfucker. And they retired. And he said, I'm going to weasel my way back in and I'm going to run this company even if fucking is the last thing I do. And so he sold the goddamn company. And he told the people that he bought it, you better put me in charge. And they said, yeah, you're in charge. And and he sold the company to Endeavor, who owns UFC. And now this company is worth $21 billion. And Vicente Kennedy McMahon is now worth $3.4 billion in just a matter of a day.
Damn.
Yeah, Monday, all of a sudden, boom, all this happened.
Yeah.
He is now in charge of the show, and Monday Night Raw was a talk fest. 3 hours of a talk fest, and the longest wrestling match on a 3-hour-long wrestling match. The longest match was 12 minutes.
Jesus.
He's back. He's back again.
I'm not a fan of this fucking thing, bro. WWE is not my thing.
He wanted control of his own company, even if he had to sell it to someone else.
Yeah. You know when it was good? Back in the 80s and 90s. That's when it was good.
Yeah, of course.
Not today.
Oh. This fucking guy is the devil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think people want to go into WWE now? Like
the wrestlers that they rehired, that he had fired, because he fired all these wrestlers, and the new Triple H hired them back. They're afraid they're about to get fired again. And I think they are.
Yep. Yep.
Here in the next week or two, we're going to see tons of firings all of a sudden from WWE now that he's back in charge.
Let the slaughtering begin.
And already
chopping heads left and right.
Guess what? Cody lost.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Cody lost on Sunday. They've been building him up. The crowd's been going crazy. Everyone was ready. They were wearing their shirts and shit, and he lost.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thank God for AEW. Cheers!
Yeah. Cheers to AEW, bro. It was badass. That like Gomer said, that FTR match was pretty good, man.
It was good. It was badass. Yeah, it had me on the edge of my seat, especially towards the end, because I didn't know what was going to happen. Anyways, we're going to move on to another group of losers. And it's none other than Anheuser-Busch drinkers. Kike! Because this
real man of genius.
Yeah. This patriotic American brand has found their new spokeswoman, and it's none other than Dylan Mulvaney. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but the first time ever, I don't give a fuck if I'm saying it wrong.
Hey, sounds like it.
Yeah. Dylan Mulvaney and some shit is now the face of Budlight. And look at her in the shower being a little girl and posing and playing with the bubbles and smiling in the most horrific way. What do you think of Anheuser-Busch and their new spokeswoman?
Look, man, I don't like to hate on fucking products or anything like that, because at the end, I mean, I only fucking buy products that I actually like. Never like Bud Light. Never. But dude, think about this, man. Just think about this. Most men that drink beer are not Democrats, if you think about it, bro. Most men that drink beer, like beer, yeah, let's be honest, they're Republicans. This company is going to lose a lot of money, bro. Like a lot. Just because of that decision. And I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not.
Well, I'm just going to say one thing. I mean, maybe if she had bigger tits, But come on now. Like, we live in a society where we're going to go get implants. And some good ones, too. What the fuck's taking so long?
Yeah. She's not fully committed.
Commit, motherfucker. I want to see some tits, some Kardashian ass, some whale and seal guts pumped into that bitch. No?
And those ladies are dedicated if you think about it. Yeah,
get her some thick thighs too while we're at it. Shit. Yeah. Not just the face. We don't want just the face. We want it all. The whole transformation.
Yeah.
Anyways,
damn.
I have heard from people online that are probably lying because it's the internet, but they are saying that they work for, one of these trucks that goes and drops beers off in your local town to go to the stores and shit. And they're saying that they're getting a lot of cancellations for Bud Light.
Really?
And Anheuser-Busch. And he's like, it's bad, bro. And I'm like, we're not even we're just the distributor. We're not the actual company. And I'm like, and we're getting the fucking, the cancellation of orders. And these are from liquor stores.
Yeah. I mean, whoever did this decision to do this, and again, I'm not hating. I'm just thinking corporate. Think money. They're going to get their fucking heads cut off, man. They're not going to be in this company anymore just because of this decision. And of course, you're going to get people that are like, no, please, let's support Bud Light by buying beer. They don't even going to drink it, bro.
It's a little weird, Kike, because these guys are also saying it too. But, I was thinking about this because they were saying on the internet, like, hey, this they or whatever and shit, they also are a spokesperson for Nike women. She wears leggings and shit. And she prances on videos and she's wearing Nike, like, shit for yoga pants and shit for Nike. And shit. And she's getting paid by them. And guess what, Kike? 10 Tampax is hired her to be the spokesperson. I'm not playing. I wish I was
This is the most
playing.
ironic fucking like thing. Okay.
Tampax has hired a biological man who does not have a vagina and will never bleed out an orifice unless it's his ass, which would mean he probably has colon cancer. Yeah, well, if you're shitting blood out of your ass
or hemorrhoids.
you don't shit blood out of your ass with hemorrhoids. That's
if
cancer.
It's really bad. If it's really bad.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, and I'm the one that's woke. You sick son of a bitch.
Hey, fuck
yeah. I don't know what you're doing. It sounds bad. Even for my little ears. Melody Mac would not approve of you right now, Kike. You disgust me.
Your little ears. Shut the hell up.
Yeah. They're small, Kike. They're small. All right. I'm not like Shakira. Shakira has those big Dumbo ears. Anyways, Dylan McVeigh or whatever the fuck her name is. She's an instant millionaire overnight, Kike, with all these brands offering her sponsorships and shit. And you know what, Kike? She's a plant. My theory. She's a government, Joe Biden fucking person implanted in the media to do this.
Of course.
To fucking.
It's not far-fetched. Didn't she interview fucking Joe Biden recently?
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
I think she was like, "Hi, Mr. President. This is my something month of being a woman." And the guy's like, "Oh, that's great. That's great." I'm like, "What do you know about this, old man?"
Well. There's one celebrity that has the balls to say something about this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Kid Rock. Oh, okay. Yeah. Check out what he did, Kike. Here's a video.
All right.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Fuck Budlight and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
That gun sounded kind of pussy. It didn't sound. I mean, I'm not gonna try to brag or nothing, but I hear gunshots out here sometimes, and that their guns sound bigger than fucking Kid Rock's little small. Come on, motherfucker! Don't you have a big gun that makes some noise? And you're out in the country, there's no one nearby. Get a fucking bazooka, you pussy! A flamethrower like Diddy. Diddy had a fucking flamethrower in the middle of the city, dressed as a Joker and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not to brag either, but when I was living in Mexico, bro, I would hear like, and then big explosions, bro. Like, but yeah, I don't know, man. That was pretty cool though. That looked cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it looked cool. So yeah, this company is about to find out what happens when you go, I don't know, follow Biden's administration, basically.
Yeah.
Gomer says he had silencers on. That's why it sounded pussy. Well, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you would need some fucking, earbuds or something too. Because those things are loud, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're moving on. I think we talked a lot about this motherfucker.
Yeah. More than it deserves it.
Yeah. And let's move on. To another. Then Flow Rider Kike. You know that apple bottom jeans, boots with the furs. Shorty got low. Oh, now back in the day, Kike.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that song.
Well, guess what happened to him, Kike? And his family. It's kind of scary. Apparently, he left to go, try to make an album, even though Nobody listens to his shit since the 2002.
Yeah.
And but he's still rich and famous, more richer and famous than we will ever be. And, yeah. So he leaves the house and he leaves his hot Puerto Rican, probably twice young his age, wife with his newborn son, and says, "I'll be back. Don't fuck up." And he leaves. Well, guess what happened?
When
the baby jumped out the window.
What does a baby jump out a window?
5 fucking stories. I'm showing Michael Jackson here. That's how a baby jumps out the window. That's the only way I've ever seen a baby jump out the window is when a motherfucker throws the baby out the window. And but apparently Flo Rida's baby, who was in the custody of the mother, jumped out the window of 5 stories and shit. And so now Flo Rida is in the
Wait. I was picturing Flo Rida in the car and the baby goes out the window. No, in the house.
5 stories. Yeah, apartment.
Fucking shit.
Yeah. It's all right. The baby's big because he's black and he's got a big body. And so he survived. Yeah, it's fine, Kike. But here's where it gets fucked up. Because Flo Rida and his wife, this was his wife's idea. She said, we gotta get some money from these assholes. And they're suing the apartments and they're saying like it's unsafe because they didn't have like protective shit on the windows and the baby just opened the window and jumped out. It's a baby. The baby.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you know what happened here? The bitch threw the baby out the window. She was mad and shit at the father.
No.
Hey, you go fuck bitches. I'll kill your son. Yeah. Too bad. Too bad that son's a badass and survived, bitch. He gonna remember that when he's old. He's gonna fuck you up.
That's negligence, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think exactly what happened. This lady fucking left the fucking window open because he doesn't want to fucking spend money on fucking the AC like someone I know. And the baby, when walking out the fucking rails, because it's a baby and it can fit through them. Oh my God, dude. How stupid can you be?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Jesus. Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
Like, this is fine, all right? Like, it happens. Sometimes babies, they want to commit suicide because they don't like their parents being multiracial.
Don't be a dumbass, because then they're gonna fucking make the fucking the fucking Democrats are gonna be like, well, sometimes kids wanna commit suicide. Fuck you.
Sometimes they do. That's why you got.
That's negligence.
That's why you never show them Bambi. All right, you never show a child Bambi. They'll commit suicide when they're young. Anyway, we're done talking about like Flo Rida. We're gonna move on to the best part of the goddamn motherfucking show. The weekly Yay News.
My mom saved my life. My dad wanted to abort me. Oh, my daughter.
And this week, guess what, Kike? The ex-teachers of the Donda Academy, the Yazy Donda Academy, are suing him for unlawful educational practices.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
According to these teachers, I don't know if this is true. I'm just telling you, no. No math was allowed in the school. If you were teaching science, it better not be with numbers or plus or minuses or none of that bullshit. You just teach science the way the science is, which is kind of cool because that's the way you used to do it back then. There was no math back in the day. You learned about the moon and the stars, and people knew about like when it's gonna be winter and shit without the weatherman.
Astronomy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Without the weatherman, you dick. Well, Ye was just trying to go back to the old ways. There's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, these teachers are too woke and shit, and so they don't know how to think in like the future. But they say also that the kids would fight with not only with each other, but they also be like, "Fuck you, teacher! You can suck my dick." And shit. Yeah. And they said like, hey, and we weren't allowed to like fucking reprimand and shit. Them back. Yeah, and they could get away with anything and shit. And it's like, well, they don't understand, Kike, because this is a different form of teaching for the future, right? You gotta let
the future,
for the future, Kike. You gotta let these children fucking let them express themselves freely, Kike. Plus, the parents are paying you $10,000 a month each to have them at the goddamn school, so you might as well let them do whatever the fuck they want. All right, so that no one complains, no one gets out of the school, so it's okay.
So that's how much the parents were paying to get them into this fucking school.
I don't know, probably that's how much I would charge for sure.
Jesus, like, so these are fucking rich kids. They're uptight.
Of course.
They don't listen.
Hey, don't worry, Kike. I mean, if you have money, you have money. Don't be a dick about it. I mean, just because you don't have it, you want to fucking judge other people? Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder how much they were paying the teachers too.
Well, probably a hefty price, but they're being bitches because they don't have jobs right now. That's why they want to complain and fucking go get another job, bitch.
Kind of money, yeah.
That's what's going on. Go another job and shit. He was paying you top dollar. Now you want to sue and shit. Fuck you.
I wonder what the fuck they were teaching them then.
Well, I mean, it goes on because they have more complaints. The teachers are saying that apparently, they didn't allow any kind of trash cans in the whole facilities, and everybody was allowed to just throw shit on the floor. And Jay-Z said, it doesn't matter because I pay a bunch of Cuban motherfuckers to come out here at the end of the day and clean everything up for everybody. So the teachers were just being bitches because they're like, don't worry about it, just throw it on the floor. It's going to get cleaned.
No trash bins.
Yeah. He want to be progressive, Kike. He giving opportunity and jobs to other motherfuckers to come and clean. And he gets to pay them too. And he's paying more people. He's giving, Kike. But these teachers don't understand.
This reminds me of that fucking guy from The Fifth Element, and he's like, don't you know that chaos brings fucking jobs? And he throws a fucking glass and all these little fucking robots come in and clean it.
Well, it doesn't stop there. According to these supposed allegations, Kike, this is bullshit. You can already tell these bitches are making it up. You can tell. They're saying that Yeezy would spend 10 grand a week on sushi to feed the kids because he didn't want them on the meat shit or the chicken that's pumped full of fucking antibiotics and hormones and shit. And he said, from now on, we're only eating raw fish straight from China and shit. Sushi.
Oh, I wouldn't.
He was
pick it from China.
Don't worry
Maybe
about
Japan.
it. Yeah, Japan. Don't worry. Over there from the east. You're right. It's Japan. Wherever the fuck it is, Kike. You know. The nerd. Yeah. He was getting squid and octopuses. And you know what? These teachers want to complain. That's the finest of food. It's fucking expensive. What the fuck are you bitching about? He's treating you like kings and queens. You want to bitch and complain about it? Want to sue him? Fuck these teachers, Kike. Meat is bad for you. All right.
No, it's good for you. Meat is good.
That's
good meat.
From here on, I'm going on an all fish diet. I'm only eating pussy. Oh,
no. Don't do it, by the way. Your mercury levels are going to increment and you're going to get sick.
Here we go. Try to throw your science and your fucking bullshit at me. Fuck you, Kike.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking crying.
All I'm saying is that Yeezy is under attack once again because he was trying to teach a future generation of leaders here. Fuck you.
It sounds like, I don't know, like something, I don't know, Cartman would do. Like he means well in a sense, but he does a fucked up thing at the end. I don't know.
Well. Anyways, we're moving on from Ye because Kike's starting to be a fucking hater and shit.
Oh, come on.
But I know what. Let's get into it, Kike. What the whole show has been leading up to this since last week. It's all everybody's been talking about in the fucking comments. It's been in your mind personally and deep down in that scrotum of yours as well. And maybe in the rectum. I don't know. Maybe she's into it. But
oh my God.
It happened again, Kike. Your future wife got shamed on the internet. Grace Randolph was fucking stripped naked and paraded around town and humiliated and shamed and shit all over the internet and shit for Kike to fucking get angry about. Guess what?
I don't think that really happened.
Guess what happened?
I don't know. I don't see the lady, bro.
You should follow her, Kike. She's your future wife. I promise you.
All right.
Don't worry. You're gonna be beautiful, half Mexican, half white, Aryan, half Aryan children. Kike, it's gonna be badass. And the third one will be Foolarian. Oh, he will be the leader of the free world. Yeah.
Is that his name? Halfarian? Come here, Halfarian.
That's a badass name. No,
right.
She went ahead on Rotten Tomatoes because she wanted them film critics who's certified. And she gave her review for Mario Brothers. And this is where it all started. And here's where it started. Totally inaccessible for non-fans of this Super Mario game from Nintendo. Fans might even have a hard time with the non-existent, acquainted, and somewhat offensive story. Shocking misfire for Illumination, the only bad movie they've ever made. Everyone on Twitter went after her because she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Is basically what people are asking. But then the next day, because she saw this at night on April the 4th, and April 5th, she does her fucking live morning review show, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, Dude's podcast and shit, inspired. She does it in the morning, facing New York, over there, Kike wishing he was there next to her, the Kike and the Grace Randolph show. Fuck you, son. Fuck you, Kike. All right? Yeah. And she starts talking about her review. And I'm going to show you a quick clip of some of the assery that comes out of her mouth during her review. Are you ready, Kike? And I'm sorry that I have to insult you and your future wife, the mother of children, the mother of the firstborn, the free leader, the next leader of the free world. I'm sorry I have to insult the mother of the chosen. But I must.
Okay, whatever.
This is a quick clip of what she said. 3, 2, 1.
When could Mario turn into a cat? I guess, like, if you're into furries, that works. And maybe that'll play really well in Asian markets. I know they love cats over there, like, love cats.
That was more racist than anything I've ever said.
I'm guessing she's right-wing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Obviously, she's never fucking held a fucking Nintendo controller in her fucking life. She doesn't know the games.
Yeah. So everyone's trashing her, Kike. She's being humiliated on the internet, and I'm just gonna come out and say it because just like Gomer Kyle, Gomer Kyle just said she looks like Jaws coming for Kike. Man juice in that picture. Oh my god. At the same time, I can't blame her because she don't play no video. She's not a gamer. She's a nerd, but she's not a gamer, obviously. She's
a nerd, is she?
And that is like really bad if you're a nerd and you're not a gamer. Because this Super Mario Brothers, I'm gonna tell you this one thing: the game where he turns into a cat, that game, I never played.
You never played it? No. I played it. I have it.
Yeah. I never played. I never bought it. The last one I bought was Wii U, where it's like Luigi for the first time and it looks badass. Luigi and Mario and Toad and Princess. But I never played the next one. I never played the next one where you can turn into a cat and all that shit and it's 3D. And it moves. I never played that one. That's the one.
It's fun.
But even I, who never played the game, knew that he turned into a cat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. She's a weird nerd that she doesn't even know that.
This is how much of a nerd I am. I played it and I finished it with my friends. Like, I would get online, each one is a character, and we went through all the levels and we finished it. We finished the fucking game. That's wow.
Everyone's saying that she's perfect for you and you can show her the way. But anyways, enough about Kike's wife, future wife. Since we're talking about it, let's get into the Super Mario Bros. Movie that me and Kike downloaded with our VPN's HD Hindi version. Hey, the commercial wasn't even Hindi; it was like a black guy.
Well, I mean, They have black people over there too.
No,
dumb.
but he was speaking like a Briton.
Dude, the fucking British invaded India, and it was one of their colonies. They didn't fucking like we're independent until the 1960s or 50s.
But the subtitles was like in Spanish. I could read it.
Okay, so the movie was so yeah, you're right. So everything on the movie that you would read it was in Spanish. That was fucking convoluted.
I was like, how is this the Hindi version if the subtitles are Spanish? I can read this.
Dude, I read some stuff and I was like, oh, this is gonna turn into Spanish in a little bit. I was waiting for it.
All right. Well, look, before we get into our review, our official review, because we don't pay. We're not like those other pussy nerds who say, "Oh, we hate this franchise," but let's go pay for a ticket and go watch it and then bash on it and trash it. Yeah, you pussy. We hate shit to the death, and we don't want to pay for it, so we just download the VPN and shit, and we review it, motherfuckers. We don't give a shit about giving money to the man, right, Kike? Yeah. That's what the VPN is for. We pay for that shit, so it's legal.
We pay for the stuff that I like.
Yeah. That's true, Kike. That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I paid for Ant-Man.
In the early 2000s.
I dropped a bill on Ant-Man. Just me and my girl. I dropped a bill. Just two of us of $100 one day at the theaters for a fucking Marvel movie. I hadn't done that since Spider-Man, but I did it for Ant-Man. I'll say it proudly. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. Bitches. Super Mario Bros. Yeah. The critics, like Grace Randolph, your future wife, they hate it. And they're giving it a 54% rotten.
Of course.
While the audience, which is all that matters, is a 96%. We love it.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the audience that liked it were fans of the whole Nintendo fucking thing. And they're younger too. So of course these critics are not gonna fucking understand what's going on, you know?
Yeah. Let me just say one thing before we get into our review.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far 100% a children's movie. This is not meant for adults. There are no adult jokes in this movie. No,
not at all.
This is not for adults. This is a movie made for kids. Nintendo, a Japanese company, said, we want this for children. We're not going to put gays, lesbians, blacks, or even fucking Arabs in this. They're not going to be in this. They're not going to be represented in any way. No binary, trans, no fucking curly hair, fucking braided, bandana wearing, makeup wearing, brown motherfucker. No geeks over there with the thick glasses and the fucking beanie and the green fucking whatever that plaid shit you're wearing, Kike.
Yeah.
They didn't want to include none of that.
Hey, you gotta fucking admit, we Mexicans rock the fucking plaid, man. We do.
Fuck you. Yeah, you're not white. Anyways, yes, this was a movie for kids. So let's review it.
All right.
I'll say one thing before I'll let you take over. From the very beginning, I got super excited and I almost came hard because they showed their stupid commercial on TV.
Yeah.
And they were doing the Italian voices. And I was like, Chris Pratt did it. Oh, the Nintendo did it. That's why they were not letting us hear his voice, because it's perfect. And then they said they were acting for the commercial, and they actually were Americans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they had a family, American family, Kike.
Well, yeah, some of them were like, well, you can hear their fucking Brooklyn accent, you know?
Brooklyn's not the same as Italian.
It's not the same. It's Americanized fucking Italians. The thing is, you know what I liked about that commercial? I didn't pay too much attention on the voices because I was already tuned out. I was like, I'm not going to like the fucking voices. It's going to be okay. Let's just tune that out. I thought that the fucking song was a throwback to, remember that 80s fucking 90s show?
Bum, 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 bum. We're the Mario. Oh, yeah, you're right. They would rap. We're the Mario Brothers here to stay. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. I liked it when they did the chick is all like, the only thing these guys haven't broken is my plumbing, or no, my wallet, or some shit. You remember that shit? Yeah, I was like, that's kind of cool. Even the adult jokes are not like perverted or nothing. They're just smarter. That kids won't understand. Like that joke, that was like a smart joke. It wasn't like a perverted joke. But that's what I'm saying. There really aren't not a lot of like adult jokes in this. This is a kids movie.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what bothered me though? The graphics were great, and after a while, you don't care about the voices. You don't care about the voices.
Yeah, you tune them out.
After a while, I didn't care. I was just watching it, and it looked cool, and there was tons of Easter eggs. But what really bothered me, I think, for me personally, and I think I just went brain dead all of a sudden.
Well, you know, if I may, I'm just gonna say there was a lot of parts that I actually appreciated because they're like a little salute to the games.
Yeah, the Easter eggs.
Of course, we have. Yeah, of course, we have like most of the fucking like. Obviously, they knew how to interpret the games into this movie because one, we have Mario who doesn't like to eat fucking mushrooms, and he has to fucking eat them to get a power, right?
Yeah,
that's a lesson. For kids, is like, oh, you don't like vegetables? Well, you have to eat them so they can be strong.
Wow,
and
yeah, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. Yeah, that's some kid shit. Nintendo's the wholesome company.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, they're Japanese, so they're old school. They're not gonna put a gay fucking transsexual. They're gonna put a gay transsexual in this movie. They're not.
Yeah. No. But they did do a cross-dress scene. If you think about it. When they were practicing to see what Bowser is gonna say to Princess Peach, the guy was dressed in drag basically. But
that's like
a joke. The connotation, exactly. It's a connotation of being funny because it's kind of like, ha ha, it's funny. Like they were about to kiss, It was. You know what I did like? The only thing that I really liked.
God.
Jesus Christ.
You fucking asshole. Go ahead.
The only thing that I really liked about the movie.
Stop.
I don't think Kylo likes me. The only thing that I really liked about this movie was actually Jack Black's fucking voice. It was perfect. And I think it was like
Bowser.
I think they actually wrote the fucking movie around him because when those singing parts when he's singing.
No, that was all him saying, I could sing, let me do something, I'll write a song. And he wrote that song, Yeah,
but it was good. It was good. I liked it. I was like, Bowser was a well-rounded fucking character. I like that. That was cool.
You know what bothered me? I just remember.
And
you know what? Maybe it worked because I'm about to make a point.
Okay.
What really bothered me was that this movie seemed like it was made for not just a regular child, or not even a woke child. This movie was made for a goddamn ADD child. Because, I'm not gonna lie to you, Mario lands in the Mushroom Kingdom, and Toad's all like, let's go on an adventure! And Mario's like, okay. And then, let's go see the princess! Okay. And then the princess is all like, oh, they fight, or whatever, like 2 seconds, and then it's like, you're gonna take me with you. And even the princess goes, okay. And I was just like, everything was fast.
Yeah.
Point. Like, it was like, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, hey, slow down. There no shit. This is really made for
character development.
This is like for low attention span people. That's what it felt like. It really did. And the most of the movie felt like that. It was really fast.
Kids nowadays are they're growing up with TikTok and little fucking, clips to fucking because they get distracted right away. It's like, here, boom, 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 next one, boom, 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 next one.
It was a short movie too.
It was a short movie. Yeah, I know. Yeah. What was it, like an hour?
An hour and a few minutes, 20 minutes.
Few minits.
An hour and 20 minutes, maybe. It was short.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the homages. I like the part where they were
really good. I'm not gonna lie.
The graphics are pretty fucking good. Yeah. I mean,
even for the version we had, we could tell they were good.
Yeah. And they're saying about the Rainbow Road, but you know what? That's always been there, man. It's always
Mario Kart. That's Mario Kart. I love that part because it was like, dude, they gave us Mario Kart just for a little bit.
Yeah,
they gave it to us.
Yeah.
Even the blue shell came out.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was like, that's
and it
badass.
made sense. I was like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that made sense. Like they knew how to incorporate the story or the video games into the movie story. And yeah, the Rainbow Road is there since what? SNES? Before Rainbow was a rainbow, you know? It was just a Rainbow Road, you know? But yeah, it's for kids. So don't fucking hate on it. I mean, you have kids, you take them to this and they're like, you know, younger than like
They'll like this. They'll
12,
like this. Kids will
10.
like this.
Yeah,
This
12 or
movie
10, they're gonna like this.
Is already predicted to make 200 million over this weekend. That's even more than what Spider-Man made on the first weekend. So this is gonna be $1 billion franchise. And we already saw that there's gonna continue because Yoshi and shit comes out at the end.
Yeah.
Credit scene that we're not gonna show. The egg is found in the real world. There's an egg and it hatches, but you don't see what comes out. The screen goes black, but you hear the little thing go Yoshi or whatever.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so it's obvious they're gonna make like a Yoshi Island movie. They're gonna make a Donkey Kong Country movie. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to make a Legend of Zelda movie in the same style.
Yeah,
I hope they do. Metroid. And then eventually, if they're geniuses, then they make a Super Smash Brothers movie where they all universes collide in order to fight.
That's true.
Super
I mean, we got a little
Smash
bit of Smash Brothers. We got a little bit of it when
yes, we did.
You know, Donkey Kong was fighting Mario. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're right. So we could get Super Smash Brothers way down the line. It's a kids franchise. Nintendo's not gonna put a bunch of gay shit in it. They're gonna keep it clean and shit. So I mean, it is what it is, and it's good, and it's gonna make money. Fuck everyone. Fuck Grace Randolph and everyone who hates it. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. We're moving on. It did work, Indie Phantom. Kike is simping for her. I'm telling you, he's simping hard. Oh, yeah. To your simple ways.
I'm a simple guy.
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
Legendary Pictures has now gotten their filthy hands. This is Legendary. Remember, they're the ones that have been making the remakes of Godzilla and all that shit. They've gotten their hands on the rights to Street Fighter motion picture. And they are going to redeem it. Supposedly.
Interesting.
Do you think Legendary? They've also made Pacific Rim. They let Guillermo del Toro make a lot of sick fucking fantasy movies under Legendary. And they've and they've made fucking the Godzilla movies and the King Kong, the new King Kongs and shit. Do you think they will make a good Street Fighter movie? And we've already reviewed in the retrospect. That was actually our first movie retrospect, was the Street Fighter, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is true.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I mean, yeah, go ahead, do it. I just hope I don't know, if they want to make it really cool. I just hire the right fucking actors, you know, because in the on original one, I mean, there's some great actors in there, man. And the movie was shitty, yeah, it was. But I mean, if you think about it, I don't know. If you think about it, what's his guy's name? I forgot his fucking name, and I already forgot the character's name because I haven't played fucking Street Fighter in a long time. But he died from cancer. He did a pretty good job, man, and he was a fucking like a badass.
Oh yeah.
So we need
Raul Julia.
Yeah, Raul. And we need something similar to his, you know, like stature.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: if they make Guile black, I'm not gonna watch it.
I mean, I don't think they will, man.
Street Fighter's already woke. There's characters from all around the world with races. But if you're gonna race swap any of these characters, fuck you, because this is already woke. You know what I'm saying? We got an Indian, we got a South African, we got a Russian, we got a
it's
fucking
already,
everything's there.
Spaniard.
Everything.
We have a Native
American, a fucking demon, a fucking mutant.
We have
and shit.
a mutant,
an Asian motherfucker, a Japanese, and a Chinese. We got Indian. We got everything from all over the world. And if they race swap any of these characters, I'm done.
It would be stupid.
I'm done.
Yeah, it would be stupid. It would be a stupid move because it's already pretty much woke, like you just said. I don't know. And let's hope they do something in the same level as those movies.
Chun-Li's gonna be Indian, Kike.
And her name is Chun-Li.
Yeah, they're gonna keep the name because it has to be the same character. She's gonna be played by an Indian woman. It'll be little Miss Marvel's gonna be Chun-Li. They make her younger to appeal to the pedophiles out there.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, no. Yeah.
Indie Phantom says, Indie Phantom, that was our first retrospect Street Fighter.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was I think it was our first retrospect.
Yeah. What was it?
Sucked ass. I'm not gonna
3 years. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. My dog's freaking the fuck out. He barked a lot. There was something outside. Kike.
Is it raining over there? Is that why he's fucking freaking out?
No, Kike, I think there's a Bigfoot.
A Bigfoot? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I've been hearing noises like scratchings on the walls and shit.
I mean, someone got a pet, obviously, then. Maybe one of your neighbors. They probably fucking they can smell that shit, bro. Other dogs can smell other dogs. Bigfoot. All right.
Fuck you, Kike. I live over here by myself. And my dog's not that big. He cannot fight.
No, he's a tiny guy.
I gotta protect him too. Let's move on, Kike. To more of this nerd shit. Because we have none other than HBO Max, Kike. And this prequel to the Pennywise, the It movies. This is going to be a prequel show on HBO Max that they made a deal.
Whoa! Like an actual show?
Yeah, on HBO Max.
Like the original thing. That was show. That
based on the book. Yeah, based on the book. It's the prequel to It. Yeah. Yeah. But guess what?
What?
It's not going to include Bill Skarsgård, the man who played Pennywise.
Interesting.
Now, I don't know.
So a prequel, was that the right fucking person that did the actual character?
Well, I don't know the lore. Like, I didn't read the books. So I don't know if the prequels include the goddamn clown. But I would think, in a way, it should include the goddamn clown.
Yeah,
right?
No, it does. If you saw the original one, the original fucking 80, I think it's 80s or early 90s show, dude, that shit is scary. And they didn't include some of the stuff that is on the book, and the book is really fucked up. Like, shit comes out that it's let's just say it's not gonna roll with today's fucking like mentality and shit. You know?
Yeah. Fuck. It's fucking dumb if they literally cast another guy to be the goddamn clown. Yeah. It's dumb as fuck. Especially if it's supposed to be the same universe as the movies.
Yeah, you can't call it a prequel if it's not following the movie.
Yeah.
You know?
This guy literally said, good luck to the next motherfucker. Let's see if you can twist your eyes the way I do and shit. That's real, man, when he does. And he moves an eyeball like that. He's disgusting. This guy's a freak. Yeah.
You know what's going on? And same thing with that Kimberly chick from the Power Rangers. He probably didn't get paid enough.
Oh, he wanted like $30 million to come out on a TV series for HBO Max. 7 episodes. Give me $50 million. Fuck you. We'll just see. We'll CGI you on another guy.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it. Like, what other movie has he been in since this movie?
Well, I'm not gonna like it. They can very easily prosthetic somebody to look like this, like the goddamn clown.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. It's also like it's easy. He's easy to replace. Remember that fucking Back to the Future Part 2? That fucking the dad, McFly. He fucking got replaced by a fucking a guy that looked like him,
Kristen Glover.
Yeah, and he sued the fucking the fucking director, and he got his money because he was on the right. They're fucking like using my fucking image. And unfortunately, he can't do the same because he doesn't come out in the original movies.
You know who that guy was in that movie, The Hot Tub Time Machine? He was the guy with one arm who loses his arm and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Hey, if you think about it, that guy hasn't aged at all. He looks the same.
Calm down. Here we go. Always going away from the subject. We're not even talking about it. We're not talking about it and Skarsgård anymore. This fucking freaky looking motherfucker with a weird face and shit. Looks like our friend and shit from high school. We're done talking about this bullshit. All right, we're done. Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I was so done that I stopped talking.
Good. I just wanted to make it clear. All right.
You dumbass.
You idiot. I thought your mic wasn't working.
Look at me. I'm here.
You respond to me when I speak to you, you dick.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening there.
Don't panic, bitch. Don't panic.
Calm down. I'm on my period, all right? Calm down. Anyways, we're not done with this Warner Brothers fucking DC HBO Max bullshit. Warner Discovery, all this asshole that just consumed itself into a company that's more in depth than fucking than MC Hammer and shit. But guess what, Kike? Joker.
What?
Folida Docs is now been done. They're done filming. They're done. And we got the last bit of spoilers for everybody, the pictures and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they show Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker smoking a cigarette and shit. And that's when he's running away from those other two Jokers that we saw in the video. But then we see Lady Gaga looking crazy looking and shit, like she's on drugs or something there next to him. We got more pictures and we're going to go through them quick. And then we'll just, as we talk, then we'll cycle back. The next set of pictures is Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga looking at the camera and acting fucking stupid like they're high and shit. But if you look closer on this other shit, they're actually on the steps of the iconic when Joker dances. And this time, this bitch is with him. They're dancing and there's all these cops behind them and shit. And she's screaming like a lunatic. What do you think about what this movie, from watching these pictures and shit, what's going on? Or not what's going on, but are you intrigued? Do you think you might be into this because this is the sequel to the fucking badass first Joker movie?
This is going to sound very fucking like fucked up. No, not fucked up. I mean, I'm telling the truth. I'm just not excited about her. She doesn't look hot at all. It's not, I mean, she might know how to act.
It's going to come down. It's going to come down to that. Her performance. Yeah. It's going to come down to, if she's not good in it, this movie's going to suck. She's going to ruin the movie. That's what it's going to be.
Because he's working with a fucking badass. Joaquin Phoenix is a fucking great actor, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he cannot fuck up this movie. She's the fucking brand new thing being introduced. If she fucks up, this movie is completely going to be her fault that it fails.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
But what do you think about the look of what we're seeing?
I hope this is early in the fucking movie and we can see a little bit more of like them in full persona.
Like him with the suit, him in the final suit, and her. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they just went out, got fucked up, and now they're coming back from I don't know where, and they just met.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's hope so.
They escaped and shit. Well, you know what? I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no way to prove it. It's just me throwing it out there. But what if, like in the first movie, this is all in her head and she doesn't even know him? She just is so in love with him because of his persona. And we think she's there all the time, but she's committing crime and killing people by herself. Right there where she's dancing and shit. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because remember, he had this fantasy where he talked to the girl and with the little girl and her daughter and shit. And then you find out he never spoke to her. And she was like, please don't hurt me. Don't kill us. And you know, he killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because
you might have a
it
point
was
there,
in his
you're
head.
right.
So in my theory is Harley Quinn is crazier than Joker. And she doesn't even know him and none of this. Like, he's not even there when she's acting, when she's doing all this shit.
Yeah.
And that's what the movie is going to be.
I'm not going to discard it. That's actually pretty good fucking, like, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good
I
guess.
swear, that's going to be the twist. That's going to be the twist. That's just my theory, is that he's still locked up in the asylum. He never met her, but she's a crazy lunatic that in her head, this is her fantasy, and she's acting crazy and killing people. And then at the very end, you find out that she's never even met him, but she's thrown into the asylum right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, and you just saw a whole fantasy of her head. That's my theory. Oh.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a good fucking guess, but you know, like the title of the fucking
because it's two
movie.
Crazy people.
Yeah,
we know Joker's crazy, but now we're meeting another crazy person.
Exactly.
I just feel that that would be a good twist. That'd be a good twist.
That would be a good twist
to why it is she's singing and all that, because it's all been in her head. It's not even real.
Or maybe both of them have a different perception of themselves, and that's why they kind of get along. I'm not even sure, man. But I mean, the title is Folie à Deux, so it's both of them. They're crazy. I don't know. We'll see. But that was not a bad guess.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. But let's move on to more DC trash. And Gomer Kyle and Indy Phantom and no one else who's watching. I just want to let you guys know, if it suddenly stops, give us 5 minutes and we'll restart it. Because the last time we showed a trailer,
oh Jesus,
we got banned.
Yeah.
I cut the trailer up. I warped it. I mirror imaged it, and I even put images on top of it, and it doesn't even have any sound. So hopefully we can get away with at least talking about it while fucking something playing in the background. Pussies over there play all that shit, and they fucking get millions of views and shit. We can't even do it for a live podcast when we're trashing on it. But here we go. The Blue Beetle trailer came out, and at first I was intrigued. And I'm talking about the first watch that I watched. I was intrigued, and it looked shiny and blue and good. And there was no other cameos, which I really liked. This is a self-contained, this is like his fucking movie. There are gonna be no Superman, no Shazam, no Black Adam, no Dwayne the Big Cock Johnson showing up and saying, "Hey, remember me? Fuck you, Rock. Get the fuck out of my movie." None of that shit. And I was kind of happy about that. But the more I watched it and replayed it, except for the obvious CGI, when he uses his powers, the CGI, the suit, and the quality of the backgrounds where the family lives, where they looks really, really, like Power Ranger show quality. Low budget quality. And I'm not dissing the special effects and the cool stuff when he's warping and that's like cool. I'm talking about like when you just see him in the suit alone, when you see the backgrounds, the sets, they look really low budget, like you're watching an episode of Power Rangers. The special effects are there. They are there. But everything else looks low budget.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It kind of looks to me like one of those, Eugenio Derbez movies that are like done in like those digital cameras. They don't have like the 24 frame per second thing, and the whoever did the fucking photography for the film is not that professional. Maybe he did a music video or two, or maybe he did fucking like one of those fucking novelas. It looks kind of like that quality. You're right. I don't know, man.
That's not even the biggest disrespect, because like I was, like I said, the first time I was excited when I watched it. I rewatched it and I started getting pissed and I started getting more pissed and more pissed. But it finally hit me is that the most utter disrespect. Jaime Reyes is literally a Mexican American, Kike, in the comic books from El Paso, Texas.
What?
He, in the comic books, Jaime Reyes, this whole story takes place in El Paso. And what did they do? What did the DC? Let's make up a brand new futuristic Miami South Beach looking city. And we're gonna call it Palmera City. Kike, fuck El Paso and the Mexicans. We gotta represent a fake city that looks better than what it actually is supposed to look like. Yeah.
Wow, that sucks. I didn't know that.
Jaime Reyes, the character, is from El Paso way. The story takes place in El Paso, and they fucking disrespected us again, Kike. Not only did they give us Power Ranger quality of fucking graphics, but then they disrespected us by even taking away our goddamn cities that we live in, our real world cities.
Yeah. Golly, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what? And you're right, because when I didn't even pay attention to the fact that it looks kind of like Palm Beach, Florida, or some shit like that. You know,
the fake city doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. I mean, I knew it. I mean, that's DC. They were gonna fuck it up, but I didn't know they were gonna royally fuck it up like this much, changing the origins of the story.
You know what the fucking problem was? Is that they fucking got South Americans to write and direct this movie instead of getting actual Mexicans from the border to do it. You dicks.
Yeah,
they did.
It's totally different, man.
The directors are not Mexicans. They're fucking South American, Colombians, some motherfuckers over there from down there where they build the wall. They don't want you over here in Mexico. That's how racist they are down there. But you know what? Maybe I'm with them if this is the kind of trash you're bringing over here to the States.
Yeah, it's wow. Actually, wow, that is fucked up, man. Because I mean, obviously, not a lot of people know about this, but you know, culture in that side of the fucking states is very different from the culture from the fucking Texas culture. It's just we're different, man. We're built different. That's interesting. We're
Mexicans. We don't even say the X, motherfucker. We're Mexicans. Right? Yeah. That's how you know when you're the hood and shit. You give a fuck about even being proper, even in English or in Spanish. You dicks.
Well, I am proper.
Here we go. Anyways, we're moving on from this ass. As soon as we find out what the whole movie is, we'll fucking spoil it for you all, so you don't have to watch it in theaters or give any money to some bullshit company. Disney is continuing to ruin our childhoods, Kike. And this time, they have teamed up with none other than box office failure himself, The Rock, the Big Cock Johnson. And they said, he said, hey, I fucking failed in DC. And I didn't make any money and they fired me and I fucking made Henry Cavill quit his multi-million-dollar franchise in hopes that he could be Superman again, and they fired him along with me, and I need to make money. So Disney, how about we make our animated CGI Momoan movie into live action? Because they're doing everything into live action. Let's make Moana into live action. And he's going to play the same character he voiced that was actually fat and huge and thick and giant. And the little girl, the teenager, or whatever she is, the actual lady that voiced her is going to actually play her. Oh, they're back again. They're about to make $1 million.
No. It's too soon, man.
I never even saw the first one.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? Because I've never even been to an island. I'm scared of the fucking ocean and shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did see Moana. Not when it came out, probably like years later. I think it's too soon for them to make a remake. Come on.
It's a live action, not a remake. Live action. It's the same movie,
it's the same
but with
story.
real people.
It's a fucking remake. But yeah, it's too soon for them to fucking make this one. I mean, the remakes they've made,
live action,
is the same bullshit.
They're doing the same thing to Lilo and Stitch. Already they cast a little girl from an island too.
I would see Lilo and Stitch because it's older. You know, maybe because it already has this fucking, like
they're gonna woke into the fuck up.
batch.
Stitch is gonna have fucking a complex where he doesn't know if he's a fucking little fucking big eared little alien or with 6 arms, or if he's a fucking sharp pointed horned alien with fucking 20 arms. He's gonna be confused as fuck. Do you really want them to do that to Stitch? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Lilo. See him.
What the fuck, dude?
You
No.
Yeah. Eat him.
Too soon, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Not
Dwayne,
good.
you gotta give it up to him because he's just want to make some money. And there's nothing wrong with
he
that.
does.
There's nothing wrong with trying to make that money.
Yeah, I don't care, bro.
Neither do I. So we're moving on.
I don't care.
Guess what, Kike?
Hmm?
None other than Morena Baccarin. They called her to come back for Deadpool 3. Yeah, they want her back to come back in the multiverse. She's still alive because he saved her time machine and all this bullshit.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And she said, "Hey, they called me." She's the one that broke the news. She called the press. She called TMZ.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she called. She called all these nerds. That
she's already fired.
all these nerds you watch on Twitter and shit. No, hang on, Kike. It gets even better. She says, Marvel called me and they said they want me to be in this shit. And they told her, well, what did you say? Are you in it? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
And she said, well, I told them, I told them I wasn't going to say yes. And what they offered me, I told them, well, let me see what else you got on the table.
Yeah.
Come back to me with something better because I'm worth more money. Oh, that's what she said. She goes, and I really hope the studio and us and me and my representatives can come to an agreement because it would be awesome if this character is in this movie.
It's kind of like, I don't know, man.
She won Scarlett Johansson money. She's holding the studio for ransom. Yeah. And now she's coming publicly. They're talking to me. But if we don't decide it's their fault, they don't want to pay me enough because I'm a woman, a strong woman who identifies as they. So she's basically holding the goddamn company for ransom, Kike, and saying, hey, you want this character? The fans want this character. I'm showing off so the fans can get riled up and say we want her in the movie. You better pay me Scarlett Johansson money, bitches. I'll even show you a tit if you do.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, yeah. She's hot, man. She's fucking hot.
Yeah, too bad she has no tits and no ass, Kike. Just a smile. You want to slap her with your dick, but that's about it.
I don't think you've seen her in Firefly.
Don't worry, Kike. I'll tell you what I tell everybody. I'll let her suck my dick, but I wouldn't fuck her.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, we're moving on to Kike being a dumbass. And yeah. Don't worry, Kike. Everybody knows. Everybody sees you. We're live, Kike. There's no hiding it. We're live. All right.
All right.
Guess what, Kike? They came out in a Star Wars celebration. Everybody paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to this fucking bullshit that Disney does once a year. The Star Wars to celebrate the fucking destruction of a beloved franchise that we literally grew up with since we were born. The celebration of the death of it. And they went ahead and they said, guess what? We're announcing today. They showed a lot of trailers that we're not going to show. We're not going to talk about Ahsoka and none of that bullshit. But we are going to talk about the important stuff. And they said, that's it. You asked for it. You wanted it. You begged us for it. So here it is. 3 new movies set 15 years after the last 3 shitty movies we made.
Okay.
And it's going to be about the girl rebuilding the Jedi Order. And everyone's going to call her Master Skywalker. Because at the end of Return of Skywalker, she tells people, my name is Skywalker. Fuck you.
Oh, my name is Skywalker. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what she says at the end of the movie. That's why everyone hates it. At the end of the movie, she says, I'm Skywalker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, that's what the next 3 movies are going to be about, and no one's going to watch them. It's a bunch of fucking woke as fuck non-binary child molesters and shit. Like Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's going to go fucking watch this over and over again like a dumbass.
You know, it's at the end of the day, it's pretty much a princess fucking movie, right? Like, we have a poor girl, or a novella, if you think about it. We have a poor girl who's struggling in life, and she finds out that she's a princess all this time. So guess what? She's gonna fucking get that shit, and she's gonna now fucking identify as Skywalker, not the person that she fucking grew up being. No,
right.
Princess right now.
It's
I'm
an
a fucking
allegory. It's there all the time.
Yeah.
Shit. That's why
Same old fucking bullshit, bro.
That's why I have you around, you dumb son of a bitch, because you know how to fucking find this kind of shit. You're right.
It's the same shit, bro.
It's amazing. Holy fucking shit. Fuck you. Daisy Ridley, you got no tits and no ass, you got a cute face and a nice voice, but god damn it. You know what happened, Kike? Is that her and John Boyega have not gotten any roles since the Star Wars movies. Of course. Because they're blacklisted because those movies suck so much ass and nobody wants to have them in their fucking movies anymore. And so they don't have a job, and now they backtrack all the stuff they said before because there's interviews where they fucking say they hated their roles and they hated that. Oh shit, it was literally when we were filming the ending of the movie. It was 1 week till we finished production, and they still hadn't told me who my parents were because they didn't know. They were still trying to decide.
I would have guessed, and I would have told her. Like, you don't. I mean, obviously they're not fans of the fucking like stuff they're working in. You know, if you had a brain and you were a fan, you would have already fucking guessed it. Oh, let me guess. I am a Skywalker. Duh. Okay, thank you. Bye. You know, it's sad. It's sad to see this fucking like this whole thing go down so bad and hard, man. It's just sad.
Gomer says that they're trolling us because they actually, the people that own these companies, because it's a pyramid. Even Roberto Eigert is not even the tip of the pyramid. They still go. He's on the slope of it. Yeah. The people at the very top that own all these companies, like Gomer says, they're trolling us because they have better sources of income from us. You know, that they can fucking use these companies we love to fucking destroy our souls and make us angry.
Yeah. Or keep us busy thinking of things that we don't need to fucking think about.
That we hate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so enraged because I don't like the movie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you read the news? What's going on? They just passed this bill. You dumbass. You dumb son of a bitch.
Well, Kike, Star Wars is important. It's important to me and the culture, okay, you dick. Would be a dumbass. Anyways, he's talking about ass and the final ass of the night. Let's get into it. The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Or should I call it the Bokatan fucking show?
Yeah.
The Bokatan show. Honestly. Let's get into it. I'll just go through a few images and we'll talk about it as we go along. Yeah. The very beginning was like ass because there's a spaceship and there's a bunch of fucking like guys there, like squid people. But the captain is in the water in the tank, and somebody comes and feeds her. It's a her. At first, I didn't know it was a him because it looked like a beard, but it really tentacles. It's a girl.
Yeah.
They feed her, Kike, and then the thing lowers and the water comes down, and then she's just there. And I was like, what was the point of her being wet? Why is not all the other crew members who are the same species in a fucking tank the way she is?
I don't know. Maybe
that's not even a
she has more
Bokatan.
resources than the other ones. I don't know, man.
That's not even a Bokatan. She's not even getting healed or nothing. She's just in there like, oh, I'm special. Just some bullshit.
I hope they explain that because it does not make any sense. You know, like yeah, you're right.
It doesn't make any sense because
the other guys are fucking dying because they're dry. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly. And a little bit later, her lover, which is this calamari motherfucker, why isn't he in a tank? Kike?
I don't know. He is actually named calamari, bro.
That's the species, all right? That was Star Wars. It was there before. Okay, we cannot deny that.
But he's a calamari. He's supposed to be in water, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's some woke, disgusting shit right here where they're kissing and she got her like tentacles touching him and shit. Kike.
He should have fucking broken the fourth wall and be like, "It's a trap. Stop watching this."
This is some Japanese hentai right here.
Yeah.
Let's get into what everyone else has been talking about, and they want us to talk about this. But the fucking distractions, and I mean distractions of cameos. And not even cameos, they give them full-blown parts and very important roles in the series, and they're probably going to come out in other episodes and bullshit like that. They're in the lore now. They're in the lore. None other than Jack Black and Lizzo out of nowhere and fucking Christopher Lloyd. So you have a gay, fat, fucking eccentric guy. You got a big fat black woman representing every shape and size and all that shit, and also ethnic. And then you got a white old man, bitter, fucking probably MAGA loving motherfucker. But you representing everybody, and you want to draw people in with your favorite celebrities and people they know from back in the day, because the real audience that is giving you the money is motherfuckers that grew up with these sellouts.
Yeah.
Because that's what they are, Kike. These motherfuckers are sellouts in my book. Okay. That's a Miller Lite, you pussies. That ain't no Anheuser-Busch.
It's so fucking interesting that they're just baiting us into liking the show with celebrity guests in the fucking shows. It doesn't make any fucking sense to have Christopher Lloyd. It doesn't have any fucking sense to have, Jack Black. It doesn't have any fucking sense that Lizzo is in here. None of the fucking real Star Wars fucking fans like them. Maybe Christopher Lloyd, of course, because if they're old enough to fucking like Star Wars, they saw fucking Back to the Future. But it doesn't make any sense to have Christopher Lloyd in this science fiction fucking universe. And the worst part is that Christopher Lloyd is doing a character who is actually a villain, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't punish him.
No, they did. They banned him to some other wasteland or some bullshit.
They should have killed him.
They should have.
Yeah.
There was
they're
a lot of
basically telling you if you do something wrong, we're gonna forgive you. Not really. That's not how it works. They're just letting you know if you do something bad, be stupid enough to let us know so we can fucking chain you up and put you in jail.
Well, there was a lot of ass in this episode that was like, okay, it looked like a Star Wars episode, but it was written by a dumbass. Now, let me explain to you why. There was this scene where, like, the Mando and Bokatan are arriving and shit, and then they take control of the ship. Oh, they got control of our ship, and they're driving now. Yeah. Right? It was like, well, how come when Darth Vader, when they had all the technology and they were actually in control, this is after they were destroyed and shit, when they were actually in control, how come Darth Vader didn't have the technology and all they could do was Princess Leia and use a tractor beam and just freeze her in place? They couldn't control her ship and make her fly back to them. But somehow the technology exists and shit. Whatever. I was like, what's going on and shit? What is going on with that shit?
I don't know, man.
Here's another slap in the face.
Mm-hmm.
There was a robot bar. When the fuck Did they ever establish that robots need to go hang out with other robots and fucking hang out and drink and then just let loose? Robots are robots in a program to clean or whatever serve. Like 3C3PO and that other dumbass, they were just supposed to fucking do what they were told and programmed to. They're not fucking, let's go to the bar and hang out because we have the night off.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm telling you, like they have no control over the fucking, like the reality of thing is that nobody who's in this knows exactly what Star Wars is, and they're writing bullshit, man. They're writing bullshit that doesn't fit the fucking category of this universe. It's just dumb. Where the fuck you go?
I dropped something. I'm trying to find the joint. Let me get it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, at least I know you're not sucking your own dick.
I might be. You don't know. This is live. You don't know what's going on.
I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? God damn it.
Don't worry about it, you dick.
All right.
Yeah. Look, everybody thought Filoni and Favreau were the saviors, and I gotta say, The Mandalorian Season 1 was amazing. But then all of a sudden, everything else started sucking ass. And even the animated show was good. I mean, the Clone Wars was good. But what happened between now and then? I think, like, once these motherfuckers start eating Carl's Jr., and they get a lot of money, they start going to all these orgies and Jeffrey Epstein's and parties and shit with like Kathleen Kennedy and Roberto Eigert, and they lose track of what's really important, and we start getting this kind of ass on film. What happened?
I don't know. I just find it funny that you thinking about rich people as going out to Carl's Jr. I was like, that's not. They probably need something better, dude.
Yeah, I can't even afford Carl's Jr.
I know
fucking
that.
expensive that is. That's just like for rich people, you dumbass. Anyways, it is. Anyways, the last part of it, like I've been saying this whole time, this has never been a Mandalorian show. This is the Bokatan show from the beginning. They even have the shot where she's standing there and she opens up the fucking dark saber, and not even next to her, far away to the side, almost off screen, is the Mandalorian, kind of like, you better listen to her. You better listen to her. She's a woman, and she is strong, and she is proud, and shit.
Yeah. You know, I was just checking out of this one. I honestly wasn't even fucking paying that much attention, but it doesn't require your whole attention to know what's going on. It's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty writing. You think about it. I wasn't paying attention. Like 70% of it, I was on my phone. Dude, I mean, I was just listening to it. I was like, wow, fuck this, you know? Nah, not good, man. Not good enough for me to pay my full fucking attention. Like, whereas on other shows, I'm like, I'm going to turn everything off and I'm just going to sit down and take it all in. Nope. This is like, whatever, bro. Still fucking doing TikTok and shit. I'm like, fuck this. Not good, man.
This sucks. Yeah. You honestly, this whole episode, there was no point to the story. This whole episode should have been them. Holy shit.
Not God, but bless you.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't going to happen again.
Okay, I thought you got off of it.
No, I was just going to make sure that it wasn't going to happen again.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah. This whole episode could have been erased, and all you needed to, the story should have been just them going to talk to the Mandalorians and trying to convince them and shit.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have a story where Jack Black and Lizzo and you know what? Oh my God, Kike.
Yeah.
Fucking Lizzo. She fucking knighted fucking Grogu. What the fuck is all this?
I don't know.
My lady, my lord. This isn't Game of Thrones. This is Star Wars. When the fuck did they ever use my lady, my lord, the fucking let me knight you as a fucking knight and shit?
Yeah.
You know what? Jedi Knights are Jedi Knights, but you don't knight a Jedi Knight like that because you'll fucking slice and burn them and shit and you fucking slice their arms. They're fucking stupid as fuck.
There is no point in having this fucking, because if you think about it, the fucking show is all about like, hey, I'm in a new planet. Hey, I have something for you to do. Get rid of this and I'll give you that. And this is like fucking Power Rangers. There's always like a fucking bad guy coming in and I'm gonna kill you. No, you're not. Crash, crash. Here we go. Let's go to another planet. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, crash, crash. Let's go. Let's go to another planet. It's always been it's been like that all the time, man. I don't like this shit, dude. It's bad. It's really bad writing, bro.
It really is. I don't know what happened to Favreau and Filoni. They are no longer in control, or they just don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck anymore.
I don't think they are in control, and I don't think
they don't give a fuck. They are control. Kathleen Kennedy's not touching these shows. Kathleen Kennedy is not touching these shows.
You know what's going on?
What's going on?
The thing is going on is that I'm pretty sure they do care. The thing is, like, they don't want him to write what they're writing. So they're saying, you know what? We're going to get another writer to write it this episode because you don't want to follow the structure that we want you to follow. And Filoni and this guy, or John, they're like, well, fuck. I mean, we can't say anything bad about this because we're still employed. We're still receiving money. If we say something bad about this, they're going to fire us and we're going to get canceled.
So do you think they're making it shitty on purpose to get back at Disney?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if they're making it shitty just to make them look bad, or if the fucking Disney Corporation wants them to follow certain structure. Because, like, if you think about it, it's again about princesses and fucking castles, and you know, like, oh, I'm gonna knight you and shit. It's all about princesses and fucking princesses.
Fucking shit, man.
It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit, dude. It's the same fucking shit. And no one's bad enough to be killed. No one's bad enough to be killed in our shows. Fuck you, fucking Disney.
Yeah, fuck you, Disney. Fuck you, Dave Filoni, and fuck you, Jon Favreau. You fat motherfucker eating Cards Jr. every goddamn Friday, every fucking night. Fuck Friday nights, every goddamn fucking night. You're eating that butter burger, you son of a bitch.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You went like looking like fucking. You went from looking like Joe Rogan to looking like Jonah Hill when he was fat. Yeah.
That's not even Jonah Hill is fat anymore.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's got skinny legs. He got legs that looks like he's gonna fucking fall and break his ankles. Don't trip that guy because you'll paralyze him. He's that skinny. I've seen the pictures, TK. He's surfing. Those legs are fragile.
Yeah.
Those legs look
he's skipping
fragile.
leg day. He's skipping leg day.
We all do. I'm guilty too. That's why I have baggy jeans. So everybody thinks I have thick legs and shit. Anyways, all right, yeah. Before we do for the boys, why don't you give me some of these motherfucking That's it, Kiki. You're pissing me off.
Okay, Jesus.
We're done for the night.
Yeah, pretty much we are. Okay.
We're done ranting. So why don't you give these motherfuckers some life advice to take home? Relevant.
Woke ass.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking sheeple. Don't be sheeple. Just fucking watch it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's okay to say I don't like Star Wars anymore. It sucks. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to say, you know what, I don't like this anymore. Fuck this shit. It's okay.
I'm gonna give this one to you dick.
Okay.
Because it sounded smart, and I think I understood it.
Dudes.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Cheers! Dick. Okay. You see? You made it too smart. Now I look like an idiot. Dick.
What?
Fuck you.
It was pretty simple.
Dumbass.
Dudes. Woke as fuck.